These thoughts, they dig at my mind, deeper and deeper, deluding me into thinking she isn't here. But each layer brings me closer, brings me nearer. Like children, we played hide and seek, you see. And this time she's making it particularly laborious for me. Sweat sprouts from my face, and sod gives way to soil. How I'll chuckle when I see her again. This labor, what a toil, is still worth it in the end. Clink, clink, my shovel strikes her hiding place, strangely shaped, like a case, like a long briefcase. I grin at the fatuous situation, and lift the cover like a feather, and hoist her up as she smiles softly. And at last we are together. Never again will she abandon me. Spinning us around, it's like summer anew. From the melting snow shoots up columbines and chrysanthemums, in beautiful hues of burgundy and blue. Before setting her down, we embrace, and only then do I notice how cold she's become. My God, her skin looks of bone. She looks almost numb. How could I not have before now known? With haste I shroud her in my woolen trench, and then lead her to sit on a charmingly plain wooden bench. We sit close for warmth and catch up. I must have just seen her, but love makes it feel much longer. And time is a blur when you and your love aren't together. Why do I suddenly feel so nauseous, like I've eaten a maggot? She sees my sudden switch, and I'm filled with regret when she matches it. I'm devastated I've made her feel so unwanted. So I spring into action to rectify the situation, and lead her to the first planned event for the day. I love that surprised reaction. I bet she's forgotten I ever made her feel that way. I place a rose in my maiden's hair, and I realize a day apart from her I could not bear. So we ride, wind blowing her scarf and hair, and we've all but left that small blight in the rear view. And all is tranquil, alive, the trees and river breathing. Before her, I never really knew how much I could really love everything. And I look to her. And wait, where's she gone? I turn to and fro and see her not. Had she ever even gotten on? Her face fades fast from my mind, and these thoughts, they turn darker, darker. How could she dare to abandon me? Thump, thump. My heart beats faster, faster, and I fall to my knees. Why would she do this selfish thing? Did I mean nothing to my beautiful darling? I curse the sky, the trees, the river, for even daring to be alive. Especially the branches who look down at me, mocking me. But, wait. What's that I catch in the corner of my eye? My darling, lying in the far-out leaves. I could cry, but I won't, for she's still here, and she never left at all. I sprint over, and into her arms I fall. We hold one another so close. She tells me a while back she somehow fell. How could I have allowed this? I feel vile. I dust off her lapel and hold her a long while. She asks if I want to end this early. I say no, as long as she's okay. I still have other things planned for today. So with newly revived stars now flickering overhead, I lead her through the wood to our next outing. And my foresight proved perfect, for the twinkling trees add an enchanting effect. And this little patch is lovely for dancing. I tune the radio to our favorite melody and put her hands in mine. As I spin her around, I become aware of her stiff arms like twigs. She's smiling, though I'm sure she's fine. And I feel a sort of drunkenness that only dancing can achieve. And it evokes in me another feeling too, one of nostalgic memories of her. But she bursts this fantasy when she steps on my shoe, and in me this causes quite a stir. I tire of this disaster very quickly, and opt to take her to our last destination. And all that was very troubling, marveling at creation, and how it gave me her. Our small misstep means nothing. She's glad when we arrive. She's starving, so we waste no time and sit down by the candlelight to dine, feasting on strawberries bright and muffins velvet red, held in perfect harmony by sparkling wine. I take small bites, trying to savor each exquisite taste, and as I look to her at her unmoving, unblinking eyes, well, it's all so peculiar. She looks all at once horrifically surprised. "What's wrong, my dear?" I whisper, though in this silence it's more of a shout. And she opens her mouth to respond, but no sound comes out. Then I feel an all-encompassing chill on my shoulder. Daring to look up, I see a woman. Well, no, that's not the right word. More of an inadequate placeholder. She's somehow so much younger, yet so much older. She wears a diaphanous veil and dress which match her skin, and the heavens themselves fall from her eyes. She's all at once the beginning and the end. "I won't allow you to take her again," I yell through the silence. In response, she removes her delicate hand, and blood and warmth rush back, each move seeming so planned, an irrevocable track. Then she pulls my sweet darling up, and life leaves her in that second, draining out of her body like water out of a dam whose wall's been cracked, broken. I clench onto my darling's wrist, and it's like she's born again in the moment. The color flows back to her veins. "Please stay," I lament. A tug-of-war of sorts breaks out, the quietus matching my strength, with a somehow effortless and lethargic effect, each pull bringing my darling from this life into the next, back and forth, from here to there, from hither and thither and to and fro. Then all at once I can no longer pull, and finally I know, upon my eyes I'd throw over wool. Death has held the hand of my truest friend and deepest love, and has already for a time, and guides her life, or lack thereof. Against my wishes, my grip begins to loosen. "Please, my love," I beg. "You are air, and without you I cannot breathe. All life is you, so if you leave, parts will be lost. The wicked creatures will only crawl, midsummer will blizzard and snow, the river will dry, trees suffocate and fall, and young will grow old, and body yet never soul." And in response she lets go of death, embraces me, and I finally take a breath. My heart, my racing mind, everything slows. And as she wraps her arms around mine, for the first time since then, I really feel her here with me. And just like that, she wraps her scarf round my neck, and with no pushback, no fight, she takes hands with death, waves goodbye, and they walk into its deep night.